Hello and welcome to Skid Marks. Happy November. Happy Wednesday. We all had a great Halloween. I had an amazing Halloween weekend. Hope you did as well. But I also had a pretty fun Halloween. I didn't go out partying or anything. Stayed at home. Had band practice. Plunger practice. Watched a movie. Got a little drunk. It was fun. Currently listening to Platypus Egg, my band. Our latest single, Pay, Pray, Play. Pretty much a song about how work sucks. I know. I'm gonna put a little link in the chat. In case you haven't heard it yet. But today, let's finish up the Mr. Bungle bass tabs for Slowly Growing Deaf. Not the most popular Mr. Bungle song, but a good song nonetheless. I love this song. I love all Mr. Bungle songs. It's kind of more of a low-key song. Let me get settled in here and drink some water first. Feeling pretty good these days, except I got this weird, like, I guess there's a word for this, but I got like a zit on my eyelid, and I guess they're called styes. I've been doing like warm compresses using towels to like try to get up. I'm not gonna like show you or anything, but had it for a few days. So to sync tabs, well, first of all, to write tabs I use Guitar Pro 8. There's a free version, but I think there's a free version. Either way, I got a license. I'm using it legally. Do not worry. But I use Guitar Pro to write tabs. Good tabs for like any stringed instrument, really. It's mainly for guitar, but I use it for bass, because I'm a bass player. But there's this nifty web app called SoundSlice, soundslice.com. The projects are called slices. I started a new slice. You upload your tab notation. So you could upload, it's really nifty, you could upload Guitar Pro files, and it will read it. It will show it as such. And then you upload a recording, which conveniently enough could be a YouTube video. So I copied the link address for my performance, my cover of Slowly Growing Deaf by Mr. Bungle. We got it here. This little window over here. So you're gonna use this SoundSlice web app to sync the tabs to the video. So let's just get started with that real quick. Let's cut the Platypus Egg music for a while. So yeah, here's Slowly Growing Deaf. Oh, looks like we were in the middle of the song here. Let's start in the beginning. So how this works is there's this sync button up here. Oh, I guess my face is kind of covering everything. So let me move myself over here. There's a sync button in the top right corner. And it shows the waveform of the song. Well, it looks like it says waveform is processing. Normally, it shows the waveform of the song. You don't really need it. All you really need is to listen. So you can go through the song and then press this add downbeat button during all the downbeats of the measures. And that's how the program will know how to sync the tabs to the song. Tell it when the downbeats are. So let's just get cracking and do that. I did that wrong. I forgot how to count this song. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it goes like that. But there's also a shortcut. You can just press T using your keyboard, which is what I prefer doing. Makes it a lot easier. Two, 3, 4. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Etc. etc. Three, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let me just hit stop real quick. So for these bass tabs that I make, I actually don't use like the whole staff notation. So the nifty thing about sound slices is it's very customizable. So I'm gonna hit that. Do you call these the hamburgers sandwich? The dot 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 in the bottom right corner here for settings, and then go to where is it? Notation. We're gonna hide the notation. We're not gonna need that. But what I do want is for the tabs to have stems, so you can read the rhythm nevertheless. And yeah, that should be good to go for now. Let us continue syncing. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, this just got really complicated. I'm gonna have to clean that up later. You know what? I think I wrote this part wrong. I feel like this should actually be twice as fast. But I'll fix that later. Let's just get a quick rundown real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of guessing here too. These are probably fermatas. Two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did it wrong again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sick. Okay, well that was pretty simple. Let's see how it looks. Oh, by the way, the waveforms did show up eventually. I didn't even notice, but that's nifty. Like I said, it's not really necessary, but it helps a lot. Also, hello if you're just joining us. We are syncing bass tabs that I have already written at the last stream to a video. And it looks like we just finished. But we're gonna do some QA, double check to see if everything is lined up properly. Let's check it out. Let's go back to the top over here. You know what? It looks kind of weird with the video window over here. Let's move it to the left, because like you don't really need to see it. Okay, let's see how it looks. Hope y'all had a good Halloween. If anyone's in the chat, let me know what you dressed up as. Yeah, okay, so this first part, I think I did it wrong. Because I'm counting it for the other measures. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you count 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that is right. Never mind. I think it's the next part. Or the next time it does the bing, ging, 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 ging. That sounds weird. That's off. Looks good so far, though. Looking good. Let's go. Should care. Okay, this part. I think this part is different. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it is right. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, that actually looked kind of off though. Let's see. Okay, I think this one came too late. That's why it's off. Okay, that looks a lot better. Perfect. It's the easiest sync job we did so far. It's me playing some video games. All the time and every day. You know what I should do for that part though? Is do like a little count off. So you know when to continue. Well, I guess you could kind of guess if you're here. We'll think about that part. I'm not really sure how I want to tackle this. Let's just look at how well it's synced so far. Can hear the dialogue for the noise. No one is listening. This is wow. think I was getting off with the tempo there because there's actually tempo changes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 2. Also here, I think I notated this wrong because I feel like that it carries over a little bit from the previous measure. I'm doing a dotted quarter note here, but I feel like it's actually just an eighth note. So let's try to fix that. So this should be a dotted half, I guess. Does that line up? No, that's too many. This should be a, yeah. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Was that a 2 or a ghost note? I think that's a ghost. At least that's what I played. Grace notes. Jazz coming up. When it started to get all shuffly, it looked kind of off. We could just fudge it around here, just to. So that's the nifty thing about sound slices. You could get as granular as you want. It really only requires downbeats, but you could also line up things according to like whatever notation you have. See how this looks better. There you go. That looks a lot better. Also, it's not an exact science. I'm not sure if I should add that vibrato for the dee-doo here. Might not be necessary. Also, there's no slapping in this song, I realized. I love it. I love this song so much. It doesn't feel like a long song, but it kinda is. It's not exactly 7 minutes, because it just has a lot of, like, stuff going on afterwards. Most folks... This is a KFC sound clip. Colonel Sanders. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. Or it looks good, at least. Well over Beethoven. I'm not sure if we even really need these tempo changes. I'm just gonna say visible no. Yeah. Anyways, I guess this is a good break point. Take a little break here. Been streaming for about half an hour. Rest my brain. Alright, so what's going on? Oh yeah, so I had a pretty cool Halloween weekend. As mentioned in the last stream, I watched Off and Cunts play on Friday. Then kind of unexpectedly and like last minute, the guitarist of Platypus and I ended up at the Oingo Boingo former members show, at Humphreys. Yeah, these guys, Oingo Boingo former members. They played at Humphreys Concerts by the Bay. We kind of like it was kind of a last minute like thing. It's like, oh, let's go. It's Halloween. It's like the perfect Halloween band to see for the weekend. So that was like surprisingly awesome. We came a little late, so we only got to so they played with the Untouchables Dramarama. First of all, let's put on some music. I started the like first half of Pay Pray Play earlier by Platypus. So I'm just gonna skip to the middle here. Okay, so Oingo Boingo former members is pretty much like Oingo Boingo without Danny Elfman, because they like broke up like in the 90s. Like their like farewell show was like in 96 or something like that. And I believe they haven't reunited since. But they all still play together, just without Danny Elfman. So they have like a rotating lineup. They're not all original members, but this guy over here, this is Steve Bartek, the original lead guitarist. He actually was not there when I saw them, because I believe he's currently playing with Danny Elfman for his like solo stuff. Like he did like a Halloween show also. So I don't believe there's any bad blood between everyone. They just all agree that they don't really play with each other anymore. Or like Danny Elfman doesn't play with them, I guess. Like they all still play with each other. But the big reason why I was so excited about this show was because this guy right here, John Aguila. You all know that I love Oingo Boingo, and the big reason why is because of this guy's bass lines. He loves to slap. He loves to pop. He keeps it funky and weird. I believe that he's a big reason why Oingo Boingo is awesome to me. They're all great though. This is a great show. And then their lead singer, he's no Danny Elfman, but he embodied the spirit of weirdness very well. The set list was awesome. It's very rare that I go to a show where I like sing along to like most of the songs, and then like the whole audience is like singing along too. Like I rarely ever go to that like big bands like this. I'm usually going to like local shows where the bands are cool, but they're not the sort of shows where like everyone's singing along, you know. But Oingo Boingo, they've got the anthems. Wait, let me show you the set list. So they played at Humphreys. It was awesome. Like from the moment, I felt like I was like well prepared for this show too, because I was like listening to Oingo Boingo all of October, and I went through their discography like just in time for this show. Like I finished their last album like the Friday, like right the day before the show. So they played Nothing to Fear, the crew itself, Just Another Day, Weird Science, Private Life, Gray Matter. They covered the Monster Mash, which was awesome. Not My Slave, Gratitude. And this was actually the only song I didn't recognize, Gratitude. I'll come back to that later. We Close Our Eyes, No One Lives Forever, Minnie the Moocher by Cab Calloway. They went old school, like Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo for that cover. If you've ever seen Forbidden Zone, featuring Danny Elfman as Satan, he sings this song. And then how appropriate. Their last song is Dead Man's Party. So Humphreys at the Bay is like kind of like a bougie, middle class, fancy like area for like a bunch of like older white people. But it was like the most fun I've ever had with a bunch of like, older white people because they're Oingo Boingo fans. So I guess they're like a bunch of 80s kids. They're weird. They like to rock. But to familiarize yourself with the area, or to give you like some context about the area, like this place, Humphreys, it's like an outdoor venue by the ocean, or by the bay, literally. It's called like Humphreys at the Bay. So it's like an outdoor venue, and I love music outside. I rarely go to festivals or anything, but that would be a reason why I would go to one. But Humphreys by the Bay is like next to like yacht clubs and like fancy restaurants and stuff. So it's kind of a bougie area, but this was fun. It was a really fun show. Everyone was singing along, and I guess like I'm not really an 80s kid, but what was it? So me and the guitarist of Platypus Egg, my band, we came a little late, so we missed the Untouchables, we missed Dramarama, but we came in just in time to see the Tubes play, and they started playing. There was a bunch of these old people on stage, and it's like, who are these people? But then like everyone in the audience was like singing along to their songs, and they were actually pretty good. They're not my kind of music, but I could see why they played with Oingo Boingo. They've got that 80s like new wave like punk rock vibe to them. And so I looked them up. They're like kind of one of the first like MTV bands. They had like a really early music video that like that was kind of a hit back in like 82 or something like that. So that was a lot of fun. Maybe put on more Platypus Egg music. So I was playing a bunch of Off and Cunts for the last stream. And last two streams actually. So and then I've come to find out that YouTube was not letting me archive them because of copyrighted material. So I gotta be careful. It also noted that I played Slowly Growing Deaf as copyrighted material, and I wonder if it was the sheer volume of songs that I was playing that caused the copyright strikes or whatever. So I gotta be careful with that. So I'm gonna just play some more I'm gonna play some more Platypus Egg for you. Let's switch on over to the On Paper album. Here's People of the Paper. Anyways, let's talk more Oingo Boingo. I love this band. I'm obsessed with them right now. I can't stop listening. Okay, so the one song I did not recognize from their set list was this song called Gratitude. Oops. Didn't mean it. I meant to move my face out of the way. Yeah, so this is a song called Gratitude. I did not recognize it, but it was kind of a banger. And so I finished listening to all of the Oingo Boingo discography like in October. And then after the show, I just kept listening to all of them again. I listened to their whole discography like twice in the past like week. And then it's like I guess I should move on to something else. So I found Danny Elfman's solo album called Solo, I think. SOLO, something like that. And then guess what? The first song is called Gratitude. It's a song that I didn't recognize. And it was like labeled on Spotify as Danny Elfman, Oingo Boingo. So it's like, whoa, Oingo Boingo played a Danny Elfman solo song. That's kind of weird. But I guess it was the one song from the Danny Elfman solo album where Oingo Boingo was featured. So that makes sense. It's a cool song. It's made for a great live performance. So there's that. I'm feeling pretty good. Like I've been going to like pretty awesome shows these past weekends. There was a metal show where Platypus Egg was open for the weekend before Halloween weekend. And then the day after that, we hit the studio and recorded drums for 3 songs. And the weekend after that was Halloween weekend, where I saw Off, I saw Cunts, I saw the Tubes, I saw Oingo Boingo former members. I want to keep this spirit alive. Spirit Halloween. What's next? What's gonna happen this weekend? I'm actually gonna be out of town and visit my family, so it's gonna be a little bit more low-key. But in the middle of November, November 15, Platypus Egg is playing another show. This is really exciting. We're like finally an active band again. We're playing shows like once a month, so we're opening for another show. There's this band called the Riders. I met the singer. I used to go to these art fairs, and he used to volunteer there and hang out all the time. I befriended him because he was wearing this like pretty cool satanic Alf shirt. It was like a Baphomet, but like Alf, like the alien life form, like the TV show. So I always called him Alf from that. I kind of forgot his real name. It's Robert. Robert Ryder of the Riders. And we started talking about music, like, I'm in a band, you're in a band. So we've been talking about playing a show together for like a couple years, and it's finally happening. So the Riders are like a horror punk band, kind of like the Misfits or something. I believe that the lead singer, Robert, also plays the accordion, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not too familiar with the music yet, but I've heard a couple of songs and they're pretty cool. The Hemogoblins are really cool also. They're kind of more along the lines of like Platypus Egg, actually. But I feel like this is the appropriate bill for us to be on. With our last show that we were playing with a bunch of metal bands, which works because we have a bunch of thrash songs now. But Hemogoblins are out there, and I'm gonna give you a little link to Hemogoblins. They're very interesting band. Check them out. I'm gonna link them in the chat. There's a colored version of the flyer. What am I doing? I'm getting kind of lost here. Okay. Hemogoblins. Let me also just show you the Riders. Riders right here. It's pretty awesome. You get to play with like so many cool bands. Been really liking it so far. What a time to be alive. But I forgot about this song. Well, not really, but I forget about the recording. I forget that we actually recorded this song. Layman's Terms by Platypus Egg. I have not heard Messy Hera yet, or Beta 7. So we try to construct our set list based off of the other bands that we're playing with. So I feel like we're probably gonna play Pool Party and Hazardous Material. But I love the Thrashers. So let's see if we could play some thrash metal as well. Isn't this a sick flyer? Very spooky. Anyways, well, that was a pretty quick, like, sound slice. So maybe this is gonna be a quick stream. Thanks for stopping by to hang out. If you're watching in the VODs, thank you so much. Check out those bands I talked about. Listen to Oingo Boingo, it's good for your soul. It's in the Oingo Boingo album, by the way. Good album. After this song, I'm gonna just go through the tabs one more time. Just see if it makes sense still. After this short break. Okay, let's see. Let's start from the beginning here. Two, three, four. QA, QA. Looking good so far. Oh yeah, I thought I wanted to remove this here. Alright. Visible, no. Let's go back a little bit just to make sure that all made sense there. I say this all the time, but I love how Mr. Bungle makes odd time signatures feel so natural and flow. Like when I was like playing this originally, when I made this first cover, I had no idea like the time was even that weird. It just flows. Right. Again with the tempo changes, not really necessary since we're syncing everything manually anyways. So I guess that was off actually. It's like kind of a retardando there. I feel like we could stretch this out a little bit. Make it a little even. It's all just a bunch of formatas. I love the guitar playing too. I wish I could play guitar. I guess I kinda can. I just don't. No one is listening, but ears are ringing. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is intentional in terms of the lyricism of the song. But I never understood what Mike Patton was singing for this part. Yes. Ah. Ringing. It's also unnatural, right? But then, like, once you, like, if you read the lyrics of this song, it's about how, like, messages are unclear, people are bad at communication, and stuff like that. And I feel like they made the lyrics hard to understand on purpose. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit here, but the song's called Slowly Going Deaf, and I feel like, I don't know. It's just a theory. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Ringing. Like, why do you sing it that way, you know what I mean? I think it's to be weird and, like, incomprehensible. Ears are ringing. It's just a theory. What you were trying to say to me? The dissonance over there. It's an open A and an A flat played at the same time. It's called a minor second, motherfuckers. Like it's not inside my nose. Naturally. That looked kind of late, actually. Yeah, it's a little late. Let's shove it to the left a little bit. That's a lot better. I think. Oh, I gotta go back here. Okay, I'm not sure if you caught this from the original video. Oops. But there's a little kitty reference. If you look in the bottom left here, see that cat? That was a cat sitting. I miss that cat. Hope she's doing good. Okay. That was easy, you guys. Good job. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, I'm gonna put on some more Platypus Egg and then sign out. Sign on out of here. What's next? We got Black Hole by Platypus Egg. Okay. So that was just a little quick stream for your first Wednesday of November. I guess first day of November. Hope you all had a good Halloween. I still have the spirit of Halloween within me. Feeling a little possessed. But if you're in San Diego in the middle of November, November 15th, the Ides of November, a random Wednesday show. Come see Platypus Egg open for the Writhers. Horror punk band. Keep that Halloween spirit going. Keep it spooky. You know what I'm saying? Pretty excited about the show. I've been talking to the singer of the Writhers named Robert Writher. I'm not sure if that's his real name, his real last name. But we've been talking about playing a show together for years. Maybe like a couple of years. Maybe a year. But I used to see him at art shows. He's just hanging out, tie-dyeing t-shirts. He's a cool guy. Very friendly person. Very thoughtful person. Doing volunteer work for artists. Just helping out, moving tables and chairs around. He wasn't even selling anything. Just helping out. So if you're in San Diego, November 15th, go support him, as he is a very supportive person. But of course, support Platypus Egg, my band. We are opening for his band, The Writhers. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Listen to Platypus Egg. If you haven't already, my band. I hope you have a great November. I will see you later, you skid marks. Peace. See you later.